How we doing? It's Mailman Nick. Follow me on Instagram at Nick Venti. If you enjoy this content, please give me a thumbs up. Don't treat me like a 204B over here. And obviously, these are my own thoughts and opinions. I do not speak on behalf of the Postal Service. So I want to give you guys an update every Sunday. Today's my day off. It was funny. Yesterday after work, I went to Walgreens. I never go to Walgreens, and it's on the rural side of where I deliver. So, because I live right near the Walgreens, I live right near there, and I never go. I never go to that Walgreens, but I had to get something specific. And on the ground, I saw the postal gas card for Rural 3, and I'm like, what are the odds I find that? What are the odds I find that? Um, pretty because I live in the town, whatever. But I found the gas card. I had to bring it back, and my supervisor said she was literally just looking for this. So, it was lucky for me that I found the gas card. Nobody would be able to use it because you have to have a pin to use those gas cards. But brought it back. They don't have to order a new one, so that's good. Today was this weekend was my weekend off, but they called me in Friday. I worked 9 hours, which is 9 hours of overtime. When you come in on your day off, it's all overtime. And coming in that after that day on Friday when I got off, my supervisor said you're not going to be working past 8 tomorrow. It's going to be 8 hours, and I'm like, all right, cool. So Saturday, they told me to come in. I was assuming I was going to get 8 hours after what she said. I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm working past 8 after what she said. And, I didn't eat breakfast. I was like, I'm going to have a nice big meal after. I only had some fruit. I did eat a little bit, but like I didn't eat like a breakfast. So I was like, I'm going to get Portillo's or something after work and treat myself. It'll be 4:30. I'll just do my route, go home. And then my supervisor comes up to me and she's like, hey, Nick. And I'm like, oh, 8 hours, right? And she's like, no. She's like, after everything I said, you got 2 hours on 27. So I'm like, and plus I had all the walking. So 18's all walking, the route that I do. And then 2 hours, the piece that I had was basically all walking and a little bit of mounted. I had to switch. So the weather was raining. It was like close to 30. I think it was like 38 degrees, and it was just pouring rain all day long. So I was miserable in the rain. 18 is all walking, and then 27 had some mounted on it. So halfway through, when I came to pick up my aux piece, I switched out the ProMaster, which we're still getting slammed with packages. I don't know about you guys, but we're still getting slammed with packages. We had I still had half my route left when I came back. It was like 1 o'clock. I still had half my route, and then I had to pick up my aux. So I had to put half my route in an LLV. So that took up some time. And plus 27 wasn't broken up right. They gave me 2.5 hours. It was definitely 2.5 because uh, the part after is a cluster box and then two relays that are like 10 minutes each. So that's only like a half hour. That's only a half hour. So I know that was 2.5 hour piece that they gave me. So I had like 5 relays and a decent amount of mounted. So, but it took some time moving my stuff in the ProMaster to the LLV, and then my LLV was packed, and I'm like, you wouldn't think I did half this route already. My LLV is still full, and packed with all this Temu and Walmart and everybody's goods. But once I got to the mountain, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get soaked anymore. But I was getting soaked all day, and it was cold too. I forgot to bring my gloves. But that's the thing. You gotta always be prepared. Sometimes I wasn't prepared. I thought I was only gonna do 8 hours. I'm like, I could do that in the rain, no big deal. And then once it gets dark and you're past like 10 hours, then it starts getting miserable. But we got this money over 10 hours of overtime because it was my day off. And then they were looking for volunteers for Christmas. My day off is on a Monday, so they asked for volunteers. I put yes, and then why yes? Because it says like your last name. All the we go by letters. Some people go by colors. We go by letters, and everyone who had my day off, it says like the last names. And by my last name. It says like yes or no for volunteers for the holiday week, and I said why yes, and then with the S I put a $sign on it. I'm like, let's get this money. I should have said that too. I should have wrote let's get this money, but volunteered, and then it's nice having every federal holiday off. I don't have to worry about working another federal holiday again. It's a beautiful thing, and then you get holiday pay for it if you come in the day before. So that's why the day before is usually runs smooth, because people want that holiday pay. But yeah, it should be an easier week. Usually the past 2 years, I've had my break in service the week of Christmas. So I'll be able to go to our Christmas party. I'll be able to attend our Christmas party. They're ordering a bunch of food and stuff. So usually the week of, the past 2 years, I've been on my break in service. So this will be the first time the week of Christmas I'll be working. So yeah, and first Christmas is a regular, so let's get it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Hopefully the peak season isn't too bad for you, because peak season get a little stressful. This is like the easiest peak season ever. Like I said, I only worked 60 hours last week. That's nothing for peak season. It's probably like the easiest peak season I've worked. So yeah, I went to the store this morning, stocked up on food. I don't know if you guys follow football, but they keep talking about the Giants and the quarterback. They call him Tommy Cutlets or whatever, and I'm like, I'm craving some chicken cutlets. So got some organic chicken and some Italian breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna make some cutlets. And I got these yellow at Aldi. They got these yellow potatoes. They're like so buttery and good. I make fries out of them all the time. I just cut them in half, season them with garlic powder and salt and some onion powder and some cheese. Oh, it's so good. But I'm gonna cook probably around halftime for football. I'm gonna watch the Bears too. I got the Bears game New Year's Eve. I can't wait. Front row. I'm gonna be at the Bears game. They're facing the Falcons at home, Soldier Field, New Year's Eve. Front row, right by the goalpost. So I'm like, let's get it. Let's get it. So thank you guys all for tuning in. I hit 6,000 subscribers. I really appreciate all the support, you guys. I really appreciate it. I love making these videos and interacting with you guys. I respond to every comment, every DM. You guys mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.